The Cuban Missile Crisis, medium length. The Cuban Missile Crisis, which occurred in October 1962, was an extremely dangerous confrontation between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War. This 13-day event pushed the world to the brink of nuclear war. The main cause of the crisis was the Soviet Union's secret installation of nuclear-capable missiles on the island of Cuba, its communist ally. This was also a direct response to the United States having placed missiles in Turkey aimed at the Soviet Union. After a US U-2 spy plane discovered the missile sites, President John F. Kennedy faced a severe dilemma. A direct invasion of Cuba could trigger a nuclear war with the Soviet Union, while doing nothing would leave the United States under a major security threat. Kennedy chose to avoid direct military action, and instead implemented a naval quarantine to block any Soviet ships carrying military weapons to Cuba. This decision led to a tense standoff on the open sea between US and Soviet naval vessels, and the entire world held its breath. While tensions were at their peak, the leaders of both nations engaged in intense back-channel negotiations. Eventually, an agreement was reached. The Soviet Union would remove the missiles from Cuba, and in return, the United States would guarantee that it would not invade Cuba. Additionally, the US secretly agreed to quietly remove its missiles from Turkey at a later date. This crisis was the closest the world has ever come to a full-scale nuclear war. The lessons learned from it led to the establishment of a direct communication line, the hotline, between the United States and the Soviet Union to prevent similar crises in the future.